All right, let's hit gloves.
YouTube, what's happening? I go by the name of Fuego, a.k.a. Gino Fuego. Welcome to my channel, OG Fuego Reaction. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified every time I drop some of this Fuego. Cause I'm lit and I'm with all the shenanigans, you dig? Hey man, without any further ado, let's get right into it.
I say whatever the fuck I want. Who gonna pop me? Nobody.
You ain't nobody at home to pop. You single.
Stupid.
You can say what you want and go home by yourself.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, I knew that stung a little bit. Hey, it be sounding cool until you put it in perspective, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you can say whatever you want to when ain't nobody listening. She gave him that look like, man, why you do me like that? He was like, shit, I thought that was the type of time you was on. You could clearly tell by her reaction that this didn't go the way she thought it was.
Men have been more oppressed.
Please make your argument right now, please.
If you let me talk, shoot.
Watch how Brian debunks this arrogant feminist. Take a look at his response.
So throughout all human history, what percentage would you say of military casualties, if you had to break it up between the genders? What is the percentage breakdown of military casualties?
Well, obviously,
so deaths and injuries.
Obviously, a significantly more amount of men.
99.99999%.
But that's also because in the past, women have not been allowed to.
That's a privilege.
Fight.
Bruh, here we go again, bro. This is another case of somebody speaking before they think, bro. He made the argument that 99.999999% of casualties of war are men. Her counter argument was the fact that women didn't have the opportunity to join the military. You think all those men that died at war wanted to go to war, bro? I speak for myself. I wouldn't be trying to go to war, but if some shit hit the fan, they wouldn't be trying to draft you. They would be drafting the men, which would be a privilege to you, because when shit hit the fan, you ain't got to go nowhere. That's why they say privilege is invisible to people that have it. And it's crazy because she don't even understand that she disrespecting all those people that died at war that did not want to go because they got drafted. That's why I say, man, if you had no knowledge of what you're talking about or clearly didn't even think it through, man, just be quiet, bro. Because you sound crazy.
Nurse arrested for refusing to give patients blood to police. It all started when the cop came into the hospital asking for blood samples from an unconscious patient. The nurse told him that it was against hospital policy to let someone draw blood without a warrant. Things escalated and the cop said she was under arrest.
Hey! Stop! I said something wrong! This is crazy!
The cop was fired, lieutenant demoted, and nurse was awarded $500,000.
Man, good for that nurse, bro. She stood her ground. When these nurses and doctors take these jobs at these hospitals, their first priority is the patients. They got to make sure that them patients is taken care of and protected. I don't give a damn if you a cop or not, bro. I'm not going against the policy for you. If I lose my job, you're not gonna pay my bills. Policy is I can't let you have this blood sample unless you go get a warrant. But you're gonna try to take matters into your own hands, huh? That's why I be saying, man, a lot of these cops be thinking that they're above the law. Again, I'm gonna reiterate, I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of them think they are. You gotta abide by the same rules that we do, bro. Facts. You had no right to manhandle that woman like that, bro. Especially for her doing her job the right way, which you're clearly not, bro. She deserved that $500,000 just like you deserve to get your ass fired, bro. Get him up out of here. These police departments need to start tightening up on their hiring process, because it's starting to look like they just letting anybody in, bro.
These women tried to dine and dash, but they failed. At this restaurant, the customers noticed the group of women eating next to them had left without paying the bill. They almost got away with it, but one of them had left their car keys on the table, which meant they had to come back. They all return and do the walk of shame back to their table, and everyone there is showing their disappointment.
Yeah, y'all shouldn't have walked out. Pay your bill. Yeah, y'all left them keys. Y'all making us look bad.
They were still allowed to pay the bill and leave, but do you think they should still be charged with the crime?
And I ain't going nowhere if I ain't got the money to do so. They knew they ain't had the money to sit down and eat. They knew well before they went to this restaurant and sat down to eat that they ain't had the money for it. I guarantee they ordered up a bunch of shit too. Tried to dip on the bill and left the keys. I know they was embarrassed they had to come back. The other customers at the restaurant was laughing at them. Man, but that's what you get though, man. You play stupid games and get stupid prizes. Bro, as far as that restaurant go, man, I wouldn't even press charges, bro. Y'all done already suffered enough embarrassment. Just pay that bill, get 20% gratuity to your waitress, bro, and just don't come back. Cause y'all wildin', bro. As far as those 4 women, bro, y'all better just be lucky that they didn't get the police involved. Y'all just sit through this embarrassment. When y'all get back in y'all car, y'all gonna be feeling stupid. If y'all ain't got the money to go sit at these people's establishment, man, just don't even go, bro.
Marshall, I can't love you because I'm attracted to Josh. I just saw Josh, and there is some chemistry.
So what was the talk about?
It was him basically confessing his feelings.
What are you saying to me right now?
I don't want to be with you anymore, and...
You want to be with Josh?
I will find that out.
Okay, Jackie. That is very hurtful.
I'm just telling you, Marshall, that I just can't be with you. I can't.
I would like the ring back because I don't think that you deserve it. Because you should never have accepted my proposal.
Well, I'm gonna keep the ring because I accepted it because I wanted to marry you.
Huh?
Everything I told you in that pod was real.
And you know what? I don't even care. You can keep the ring. Every time you look at that thing, whatever you do with it, I want you to be reminded that you passed up on something great.
Okay.
Bro, this is a clear case that she never had no respect for this dude. She simply just used this man as a placeholder. She ain't like him for real. Clearly just a backup plan. If I don't hit it off and make a connection with this other dude, I'ma marry you. Just an option. And I would have been perfectly fine with that if that was me, just for the simple fact that we ain't married yet. That whole you feel like you should keep the ring is crazy. You do know that that ring came with the condition of marrying me, right? And you being my wife. You haven't committed to those terms yet, so therefore that ring is still mine. Bruh, the entitlement for her to think that she could keep that ring, bruh. On top of that, man, if I'm that other dude, I'm like, man, what the hell you keep the ring for? If I'm that other dude, the fact that she kept that ring will let me know everything I need to know on how serious I'm gonna take her. Not just the ring, but the fact that you can leave an engagement to go talk to somebody else. That'd be a red flag to me for me not to take you serious. Cause who to say you can't do that to me? And the fact that he just let her keep that ring so easily is the reason why she probably don't even like him. Women do not like the nice guy. You just a pushover. Like I say, man, he dodged the bullet by him not getting married to her, but at the same time, bro, I'm getting that ring.
There's 2 types of people in this world. There's winners and there's losers. And just so that we're clear, every time we step on this field, our goal is to be a winner. And if your dad has said, oh, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose, just as long as you have fun, well, I hate to say it, your dad's a loser.
Your dad's a loser. It's crazy. Nah, but this coach ain't telling these kids no lie. It does matter whether you win or lose. It just matters how you win or lose. And teaching your kids that it don't matter whether you win or lose as long as you have fun is irresponsible. You ain't teaching your kids nothing but a loser's mentality. People have the wrong perception of what perfect means. Perfect simply just means that you learn from all your mistakes and then you do your due diligence to correct it. When you have a winner's mentality, you figure out why you lost and then you correct it so the next time you go out on this field, you have a better chance of winning. When you lose, you can accept that loss knowing that you have things that you can improve on. But I'm not accepting losing. And what the coach is telling these kids is that your dad have a losing mentality. Every time we step out on this field, we have the goal of winning. That doesn't mean you always gonna win, but the goal is to win.
All right, let's hit gloves.
Is that powerful?
Yeah, that was good.
Damn, man, that's messed up. He don't know whether to be upset or proud. He done left that man with a dislocated thought process. He probably taught his son in the fight to be the first one to swing. He ain't do nothing but what you instructed him. Bro, that left hook was mean as hell. He ain't had to do his pops like that. Talk about some was that powerful. Little man, your dad is concussed. He can't go to sleep for a few hours. Man, look how he got his pops holding his eye, bro. I don't know if y'all know what it feel like to get hit hard in your eye, but it make it feel like your eye way back here. You know what I'm saying? He threw that punch with some extra oomph on it. He was like, This a lot of times you grounded me. Man, his son bogus.
Do people love you for who you are or for what you do? This is uncomfortable to consider. People loving us for who we are feels more real, genuine, caring, empathetic, and robust. It feels like we're less fickle and more difficult to lose. On the other hand, people loving us for what we do feels transactional and transient. The love that we receive becomes contingent on what achievements and successes we can offer in return. And the obvious fear is that if a point came where we no longer had anything to offer in return, would our love be taken away? So here's an even more uncomfortable question. Do you love you for who you are or for what you do? You see, we want the world to love us for who we are, a balanced, caring view of our true value, independent of our accomplishments. Meanwhile, our own self-love is largely determined by what we do. If we fall short, even though we know we tried our best, we still castigate ourselves for being insufficient, unworthy creatures. So we want the world to show up for us in a way that we are often not prepared to show up for ourselves.
The day that the love you have for yourself is measured by your success is the day that you set yourself up for failure, bro. We live in a world where giving it absolutely all you got don't equate to equal results. The only thing in life that stays consistent and can never be taken away from you is your character. If you have good character, that's the one constant that'll never fail you. If I'm not as successful as I want to be in life, I'm gonna keep trying harder. I love myself because I'm not no quitter. That builds character. Then one day, through practicing this mindset, you realize one huge part of success is understanding that you're going to experience failure, but just not accepting it. Now the only thing you got left is if you lose, you keep trying until you win. If you win, as long as you don't compromise your integrity, you maintain good character. And that's the one thing you always should love about yourself.